The Danakil Depression in Ethiopia is one of the hottest and most fascinating places on Earth. Known for its extreme heat, salt flats, and active volcanoes, it sits at the junction of three tectonic plates. The landscape features volcanic activity, sulfur springs, and colorful terrain that looks otherworldly. One famous attraction is the Erta Ale volcano with its lava lake. The local Afar people have lived here for centuries, and scientists study this area for its unique features. In this video, we will dive deeper into the Danakil Depression and explore its stunning geological wonders and cultural significance. 1. The Danakil Depression. The Danakil Depression is located in the Afar region of Ethiopia, near the border with Eritrea. It lies at the northern end of the Great Rift Valley, a geological feature that stretches from Lebanon in the Middle East to Mozambique in southeastern Africa. The depression sits around 125 meters, 410 feet, below sea level, making it one of the lowest points on Earth's surface. It is also one of the hottest, with average daily temperatures often exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and sometimes reaching as high as 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit during the hottest months. The landscape of the Danakil Depression is incredibly diverse, but it is primarily characterized by its dry, barren terrain. Salt flats stretch for miles, shimmering in the sun, while sulfur springs bubble and hiss from the ground, releasing toxic gases. Lava fields, volcanic craters, and boiling lakes are also common features of this unforgiving environment. Despite the harsh conditions, the area is home to a variety of unique wildlife species and has been inhabited by the Afar people for thousands of years. 2. Erta Ale. One of the most famous features of the Danakil Depression is Erta Ale, an active shield volcano that has been in a near-continuous state of eruption since 1906. The name Erta Ale means smoking mountain in the local Afar language, and the volcano is renowned for its persistent lava lake. There are only a few lava lakes in the world, and Erta Ale is one of the longest-lasting examples. Erta Ale rises to an elevation of 613 meters, 2,011 feet, and its caldera, or volcanic crater, contains two lava lakes. The larger of the two is located in the southern part of the caldera and is the more active of the two. The sight of molten lava churning and bubbling inside the crater is both mesmerizing and intimidating. The red-hot lava flows create an eerie glow at night, lighting up the surrounding landscape in a surreal display of natural power. Erta Ale is part of the East African Rift System, where tectonic plates are slowly pulling apart, causing magma to rise to the surface. The continuous flow of molten rock from the Earth's mantle keeps the volcano active and contributes to the unique geology of the region. While Erta Ale is not known for violent eruptions, the constant activity of the lava lake makes it a significant natural wonder. Visitors who wish to see Erta Ale up close often embark on a challenging trek through the desert. The journey to the summit typically takes several hours, and the heat, combined with the difficult terrain, makes it an arduous but rewarding experience. Those who make it to the top are treated to a rare and spectacular view of one of the world's most active volcanoes. 3. Dallol. Dallol is a mesmerizing feature of the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia, renowned for its intense geothermal activity. This area, part of one of the hottest and lowest places on Earth, is home to a landscape that seems almost alien. The vibrant colors in Dallol are one of its most striking features, with hues of yellow, green, orange, and white dominating the scenery. These colors come from the high concentration of sulfur, iron, and other minerals in the water and soil, making it one of the most colorful places on the planet. Dallol's hydrothermal field is dotted with bubbling sulfur pools, acidic springs, and surreal mineral formations. These formations often resemble coral reefs or frozen waves, further adding to the area's otherworldly beauty. However, despite its visual appeal, Dallol is an incredibly inhospitable place for humans. The extreme heat, which can reach over 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, combined with toxic gases like sulfur dioxide, makes it dangerous to explore without proper protection. Despite these harsh conditions, microbial life thrives in Dallol, fascinating scientists. These extremophiles, organisms that can live in extreme environments, provide valuable insights into how life might exist in similar conditions on other planets. The geothermal activity in Dallol is driven by volcanic processes. Magma beneath the surface heats groundwater, causing it to rise to the surface as hot springs or geysers. When this water evaporates in the scorching desert heat, it leaves behind mineral deposits that create the vibrant colors and unique formations seen today. Researchers are particularly interested in Dallol due to its potential similarities to environments on Mars. By studying the extremophiles in Dallol, scientists hope to learn more about the possibility of life on other planets, making this location not only a geological marvel, but also an important site for astrobiological research. 4. Salt lakes. The Danakil Depression, located in northeastern Ethiopia, is one of the hottest and most inhospitable places on Earth. Yet it holds immense natural wealth in the form of salt. Salt is a key resource in this region, with vast salt flats covering much of the landscape. Among the most notable salt lakes is Lake Erta Ale, also known as Lake Karum, which is found in the northern part of the depression. This shallow lake evaporates during the scorching hot season, revealing massive, gleaming expanses of white salt that seem to stretch endlessly toward the horizon. For centuries, the Afar people, indigenous to this region, have harvested salt from the flats. Their method is traditional and time-honored. They cut the salt into blocks and transport it using camel caravans. This process, though labor-intensive and physically demanding due to the region's extreme temperatures, has been a vital source of livelihood for many local families. The salt trade continues to serve as an important economic pillar for the people living in the harsh environment of the Danakil Depression. Beyond Lake Erta Ale, there are other notable salt lakes in the region, including Lake Afar. This lake is fed by hot springs and contains extremely saline water. The concentration of salt is so high that it renders the lakes almost entirely inhospitable to most forms of life. Despite these conditions, the lakes serve as critical resources for both the local communities and the Ethiopian economy. Salt extraction in the Danakil Depression remains an essential industry, contributing to Ethiopia's domestic and regional trade. The ongoing harvesting of this natural resource is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the Afar people, who have thrived in this challenging landscape for generations. 5. Semera. Semera is the capital of the Afar region and serves as the main gateway to the Danakil Depression for visitors and researchers. While it may not be as famous as other cities in Ethiopia, Semera is a vital hub for tourism and scientific exploration in the region. The town is located along the main road that leads to the depression, making it a convenient starting point for expeditions to Erta Ale, Dallol, and the Salt Flats. Semera is also home to several government offices, including the Afar Regional State's administrative headquarters. As the largest town in the area, it provides essential services such as accommodations, food, and fuel for travelers heading into the remote parts of the depression. Despite its modern amenities, Semera retains a sense of isolation due to its location in one of the most sparsely populated regions of Ethiopia. The town's population is primarily made up of Afar people, who have a long history of living in the harsh desert environment. The Afar are known for their resilience and adaptability, and they have developed a unique way of life that revolves around nomadic herding and salt mining. In recent years, tourism has also become an important part of the local economy, as more people are drawn to the Danakil Depression's unique landscapes and geological wonders. 6. The East African Rift Valley. The Danakil Depression, situated at the northern tip of the East African Rift Valley, is a remarkable geological wonder. This vast rift valley stretches thousands of kilometers across Africa, formed by the movement of tectonic plates, namely the African, Arabian, and Somali plates, that are gradually drifting apart. This slow separation, a process called rifting, leads to the thinning and sinking of the Earth's crust, giving rise to the low-lying Danakil region. One of the world's most geologically active zones, the East African Rift Valley experiences frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The shifting tectonic plates also drive significant geothermal activity, resulting in features like hot springs, fumaroles, and geysers, notably in Dallol. Over millions of years as the rifting process continues, the land in the Danakil Depression is expected to sink further, potentially allowing the Red Sea to flow in and eventually form a new ocean basin. For scientists, the East African Rift Valley is a treasure trove of information, serving as a natural laboratory for studying continental drift and plate tectonics. This unique setting allows researchers to witness the early stages of ocean creation, providing valuable insights into the effects of tectonic activity on the Earth's surface. Additionally, the region's unusual geological features make it a significant site for paleontological research, as it has produced a wealth of early hominid fossils, shedding light on human evolution. The Danakil Depression, with its dynamic geological processes, not only fascinates researchers, but also helps in understanding fundamental Earth processes like plate tectonics and the formation of new oceanic landscapes. 7. Volcanoes of the Danakil Depression. In addition to Erta Ale, the Danakil Depression is home to several other volcanoes, many of which are part of the same tectonic rift system. One notable example is the Dallol volcano, also known as Boina, which erupted in 2005. The eruption was significant because it marked the beginning of a rifting event that caused a large fissure to open in the Earth's crust, further evidence of the ongoing tectonic activity in the region. Another important volcano is the Dallol volcanic complex, which erupted in 2008. Like Erta Ale, these volcanoes are shield volcanoes, meaning they have broad, gently sloping sides and are formed by the accumulation of lava flows over time. The eruptions of these volcanoes have contributed to the formation of the lava fields and volcanic rock formations that are characteristic of the Danakil Depression. Volcanic activity in the region is closely monitored by scientists due to the potential for future eruptions. While the volcanoes in the Danakil Depression are not as explosive as some others around the world, their continuous activity poses risks to the local population and the environment. At the same time, the volcanic landscape adds to the unique beauty and scientific importance of the region. 8. The Afar people. The Afar people have lived in the Danakil Depression for centuries, adapting to the harsh conditions of the desert environment. They are traditionally nomadic herders, raising camels, goats, and sheep in the arid landscape. The Afar are known for their toughness and independence, and their culture is deeply rooted in the desert. Salt mining is an important economic activity for the Afar people, particularly in the salt flats around Lake Ale. The process of cutting, shaping, and transporting salt blocks has remained largely unchanged for generations, and it is a source of both livelihood and pride for the community. Despite the challenges posed by the extreme heat and lack of water, the Afar people have developed a deep connection to the land. They have learned to navigate the desert's dangers, including volcanic eruptions and flash floods, and have maintained their cultural traditions in the face of modernization. In conclusion, the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia is one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Located in the Afar Triangle, it sits at one of the lowest points below sea level, with temperatures regularly exceeding 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. This geological wonder is marked by active volcanoes, including the fiery Erta Ale, one of the few continuously erupting volcanoes in the world. The colorful Dallol sulfur springs and vast salt flats add to the surreal landscape, making it feel almost like another planet. Despite its harsh conditions, the region has been home to the Afar people for centuries. Their resilience and adaptation to this extreme environment are remarkable. The depression also attracts scientists studying its unique geology, as well as adventurous tourists seeking to experience one of the hottest and most inhospitable places on Earth. The Danakil Depression is a testament to the power of nature and a reminder of the incredible diversity of environments that exist on our planet. Whether you are drawn to its volcanic activity, unique landscapes, or the challenge of exploring such a remote area, the Danakil Depression offers an unforgettable experience for those willing to brave its extremes. If you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your support. Thanks.